What is going on, my everythings? It is your girl Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So we are gonna get an overall message from my Star Codes Astro deck, and then we're gonna go in with my other deck, and then we'll clarify with the tarot to give y'all some accurate messages. All right, my new deck is on the way. I'm really excited. So I feel like I want to say, be prepared around 9 or 8 p.m. tonight. Like, make sure you take a shower. This deck is really bringing a lot of divine feminine energy in. It is so beautiful. I can't even explain it, but I feel like it's a date. Look out for a date. All right, somebody might be planning a date for you. All right, but don't forget about our date tonight. Okay, so let's tap in. Archangel Michael and Elegua, please protect me. I'm hearing avenues. Protect the avenues that my everythings are choosing to walk in. Protect my mind, my body, and my spirit. Let's play on my chakras as we tap in to the most important messages that surrounds my everything's energy. I'm being called to tell you guys to put some kind words in the comments for those that might need it today. All right, even if it's 3 words, I love you, or I hope you feel loved today, or, just let's flood our comment section with high vibrational love right now. So I would really appreciate it if y'all just take the time out to share some positive words today, or words of kindness in the comments. Thank you. So let's see what you need to know. I'm only going to pull 1 card from this deck, okay? All right, transits. Okay, climate. So you might be going through, I'm hearing anemic. All right, I don't know why I just heard that. So when you think about transit, off the bat, before you even know what it means astrologically, you think about transport. You think about moving through, right? Transporting through, movement. All right, and transit is basically when planets in your astrological chart forms a relationship to another. All right, and that creates a transit. All right, so your situation right now is moving. All right, you are transitioning right now. All right, and the surrounding conditions around you are changing drastically. You might even be moving, or you might need to move, or you leaving jobs, or you just changing. Things are changing around you. They are in transit. Nothing is set in stone right now. You are in movement. All right, the planets in your natal chart are moving. They are forming relationships with another. So you are getting used to different elements. You are getting used to different relationships. A lot of things are just changing. All right, this is calling you to stay alert. Stay alert, stay aware, question everything. All right, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. All right, as you are transiting, as these planets are transiting. All right, look at what's transiting in your natal chart now. All right, some people are moving. All right, others are leaving right now. Okay, whoever's going to resonate with this, and new opportunities. All right, and new opportunities are opening, and old chapters are closing right now as you transit through this season. All right, listen. All right, for signs and synchronicities, for changes in your personal life. All right, even dealing with the economy. All right, you are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and trust fate right now. All right, people that walked into your life now may be karmic. All right, or karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time, or it's going to be very short. All right, to teach you a valuable lesson. So it's going to be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. All right. There's kind of like no value control on this card, like with a lot of control because it's transiting. All right. Transits also trigger a small change in your personality. All right. Those around you. It could even signal like some sort of blazing opportunity across your life that turns your direction entirely a different way. All right, you have choices, all right, to make. You've been making a lot of choices, all right, but grace and guidance surround you right now when responding to change and circumstances. All right, so even though life is on an ever-moving circus and circumstances for you right now do not control the people and the events transiting in your life. All right, the people, places, and things are moving through right now. All right, you'll know the ones that's going to stay, and you know the ones that is going to be short term. All right, do not force nothing right now. Things and situations just transiting through your life. All right, to teach you a lesson. The things and stuff that is meant to stay, it will stay. But for right now, allow everything to transit. All right, allow your body to not focus on one thing, right? I mean, like focus on one thing, but like, you know, like just allow things to come and go. Come and go. All right, if they choose to stay, you'll see that, you'll feel that. And if not, no judgment. Something about storage. All right, so if you guys have stuff in storage, you might have an opportunity to get your stuff out of storage because there is a space for you to have it. There's a space for you to fill. All right, and for those of you guys, you might have been getting called to put stuff in storage or create space, but something around storage. All right, so let's tap in so you know the overall energy, and that's transits. Cafe astrology. All right, Cafe astrology is a really, really good free site to use. All right, to get comfortable with understanding your natal chart. It gives you it. Look, cuffing season. All right. So temporary relationships, seasonal. All right. The relationships that you are embarking on now, okay, they are coming and going. All right. Sometimes people, spirit brings in relationships just for a season, baby. Okay. Literally just to keep you warm. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. Spirit, give me more on this cuffing season. For a lot of you guys, it's about to be cuffing season for you. All right. I'm hearing until December. All right. So spirit might be just bringing in somebody for a couple of months. All right. Until spring is what it says. All right. Short-term warmth, seasonal companionship. All right. And temporary relationships. Okay. If this happens to last, all right, after spring until spring, all right, that's how you know, okay, it is for you. But right now, if you are getting into a relationship, if you meet somebody throughout this month and it's working good, y'all cuffing each other up, you know that good feeling when you start dating somebody, let it feel good. Let it feel good. If it don't feel good, you know to end it because it's just passing through. Okay? Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everythings need to know. Remember your boundaries, all right? But nothing is set in stone right now. Transit. Look, payback. Dang. All right, so consequences returning. All right, there's some sort of consequences returning. Karma's cycle. All right, what goes around comes around. And right now it's time to settle accounts. So that's why you are not to make anything permanent because you don't know if you are somebody's karma. All right. You don't know if you are somebody's karma right now. All right. You don't know if it is a huge lesson to learn, but it's looking like this is a time where spirit is settling accounts. All right. And things are returning back to sender so fast. All right. It's like a boomerang. As soon as anybody do anything karmically to you in this season of transit, even in the relationships that you get in this transit, oh baby, I'm hearing payback is a B. Consequences are returning right now. All right, so it's best for you not to even try to hold on to anybody right now and inherit their karma. You hear me? When it's time to go, Spirit is saying release. Because when you stay attached, you're going to start catching a karma. This is a season of payback. That's not me saying it. Okay? So a lot of you guys in the season of cuffing season right now, a lot of people not going to like it. All right? A lot of people not going to like it. Consequences are returning rapidly. And it's time to settle accounts. Everything is moving. These planets are moving, y'all. You hear me? Karma is real. And this is what's unfolding. And that's why you are being told to let go. That's why you are being told to move around. That's why you are being told to be aware of the red flags. Follow your intuition right now at this time. All right. And everybody knows what needs to be done within themselves right now. Spirit is making it very clear. This is payback season. All right. It's like you giving that energy right back. And I'm not talking about, see, for me, and this is just me, I'm not big on lighting return to sender candles because I'm just big on energy. I feel like energy never dies. And this is not wrong because I have done it before. Just now I don't. And this is not saying sometimes people need that. Okay. But for me, I feel like energy never dies. It just lingers. So me just returning the energy, it's not really going to do nothing. But if I stop it, okay, for good, then I won't have to. I don't want to return that because it's going to be returning back. I want to end it. All right. And when I end it, I immediately, when I get the energy of anything I don't like or anything that is not mine or anything negative, right? That I know and I receive it or something is projected to me, I immediately cut it off. So that instantly gives that energy right back. It doesn't say, oh, I want to do the same things. It's saying I'm not even getting involved in that. That energy can't even come in my sphere. So it just immediately, it's like a ward off. It's like a bounce. Like it can't even get in my sphere. So it's not like the energy is getting like, I don't know. I can't, like a boomerang. All right. So sometimes you don't even got to light candles. I'm telling y'all, candles and all of that is just to help us entice our things. All right. But when you know how to master energy well, when you understand things are just transiting through your life, all right, you want a bigger whole purpose right now. There's nothing you need to be staying attached to right now. All right. A lot of energies right now is not yours. All right. A lot of people are crashing out right now because the energy that was directed to you is immediately going back to them. All right. Before, all right, because you haven't ascended to this type of consciousness, it may have taken a while for people to receive their karma because you were still allowing. You didn't understand things was just transiting. These planets are doing their own thing. You have no real control. All you have control is to not be attached to nothing. Let everything just come and go. But when we're not aware of that, all right, we start getting too attached to things, and that be the same energies that's causing us delays. But when you tighten up, all right, and you just allow things to come and go, it can't even affect you. It just immediately ricochets. So this is payback season. All right, again, y'all might not even thought y'all would ever be cuffed up again. Y'all might not even thought y'all would be swept off y'all feet. All right now, Spirit is saying for some of you guys, that's what's coming in. And it might just be until December. It might just be until spring is what it's saying. But that's whatever it is coming in, it's a part of settling accounts karmically. All right. Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everythings need to know, please. And thank you. Look, false alarm. All right. So there may have been some energy that was sent to you. All right. And you may have exaggerated. You may have panicked. All right. You may have overreacted to a minor event that was passing by your situation. All right. And even if, even if it felt like, it was a lot of energy. Okay. It wasn't nothing that you needed to worry about as long as you have faith and know the God that you serve. All right. You don't attach yourself to nothing. You release immediately. All right. You ain't going to have nothing to worry about, but that's easier said than done. So Spirit is saying what was meant for you, what you thought, what you knew. All right. Somebody was trying to send to you, or the energy. All right. Even if it appeared, okay, it was a false alarm. Nothing would have came of that situation. All right. Harm to none would have been had. You just had to trust a little bit more. But Spirit is saying it's okay, because whatever you did behind that, it allowed karma to do its thing. So you did something. So Spirit is saying it was a false alarm. All right. Because you may have seen some sort of energy being projected or directed to you to cause delays and stuff like that. All right. But it was a false alarm. Much ado about nothing. All right. Overreacting to minor events. And sometimes when you are around people, all right, that exaggerate, that creates unnecessary drama, that's over exaggerating things, all right, that also is a part of the problem, because that energy ricochets. So nothing, what was supposed to be alarming, all right, what was supposed to shock you, what was supposed to create a panic, all right, that's what the energy was. That's this payback. All right, there was some sort of energy projected, sent to you physically, mentally, spiritually, probably even financially. All right, that was meant to cause panic. That was meant to cause unnecessary drama. That was meant to cause an overreaction to an event. And it did the complete opposite, but send that energy back, because you didn't allow it. All right. When you stay in transit mode, all right, when you understand seasons are changing, when you understand things in your life is just passing through, all right, you don't overreact. You don't over exaggerate. You don't involve yourself in unnecessary drama. You know that it's a false alarm. And that's the change here. And that's why the energy went back. You see how you didn't even use probably a candle? For some of you guys, you did. For real. So what? So, okay. But for others of you guys, you didn't. All you did was not over exaggerate. All you did was be aware and cut that energy off. All you did, all right, was remove. And that caused a ricochet. Because if it didn't do what it was supposed to do to you, all right, it's going to get sent back. So that's what happened. And that's how you overcame the situation. All right. It literally was supposed to alarm you, and it didn't. It was actually a false alarm. All right. And the energy just went back. So if you see somebody around you that you know intuitively was sending you energy to panic you, to bring unnecessary drama, for you to overreact to a minor event, and you see them now panicking, all right, you see them going through drama, you see them, having to react and overreact to minor events, that was them, all right, where the energy just ricocheted because you didn't even acknowledge it. You let it come and you let it go. That's also meditation. When you allow thoughts to come and go. No judgment, okay? So congratulations. It moved right through you. It literally moved right through you. All right, this was supposed to also hold you back, because when you think about a boomerang, it goes and then it goes right back. So somebody try to make you take 10 steps backwards, even if it was a job trying to hire you, that job would have been so detrimental. All right, I'm not talking about the blessings you have now with work. That thing that you dodged because you let it come and went, all right? You done dodged a major bullet. And it was supposed to alarm you in those ways. So let's get one more card and we're going to close out your reading with a tarot. Look, you bounced back. What I said, something was supposed to make you go backwards. All right? Literally, y'all. All right? You showed resilience after a setback. Okay? You've noticed. You started to notice what was being thrown at you. All right? And you took it and you bounced back with it. All right? You are recovering quickly. All right? Determination to rise again can't keep you down. You hear me? That's what happens when you let things come and go, all right? Especially energy like this that is being sent to you. It was sent to you, all right? It was sent to cause a major alarm, and all it did was a false alarm. Do you know how things and people around you that cause this or try to cause this feel right now, all right? You literally probably took 2 steps back to take 10 steps forward, and it probably didn't feel like that. This your bounce back season, all right? A lot of you guys will be cuffed. A lot of you guys just going to be, rising. So congratulations. Let's get a tarot. Look, closure. You didn't close that door to whatever it is that was sent to redirect your path, literally like a boomerang. All right, you close that door and you allowing karma to settle its accounts. That's not your business. All right, you understand that you have the key. When you have the key to something, all right, you have access and you have access to close it, right? And every door you walk in through, you're not going to want to stay. But if you know you have control over that key, you could walk in that door, see what's in it, and then walk right out and close it. That's the good thing about knowing how to have a key. That's the good thing about God trusting you with opportunities. Doors are access points, all right? But they are also exits. You hear me? It was time for you to exit an energy. Literally. Something may have didn't even last till December. All right? Something may have didn't even last until December. But the closure is here. All right? And sometimes you ain't going to get no closure. The closure is you making the choice to close that door. Sometimes no message is the message. So right now, congratulations on you letting go. Ending that chapter with ease, smiling, all right? This is a big emotional release and finally free. All right, a lot of you guys are walking through. When one door closes, another one opens. Okay, so let's get a tarot card and then we're going to close out your reading. All right, again, I can't wait for the new deck to come tonight. So, Spirit, how are we going to close out this reading? What is the advice for my everythings? Look, the 7 of Pentacles. This is payback. All right. The King of Swords to the 5 of Cups. This is standing on business. All right. This is confident in your word. This is taking your emotions out of it, making a head over heart decision. Okay. This is payback. Somebody feeling disappointed in their choices. They spent their money. All right. The investments did not produce what they was trying to produce. Okay, and this is just all payback. That's none of your business. All right, this is also Archangel Michael. So I love you guys and I hope that helped.